Yeah. Oh, looks like it is. You can play or I can play, but it's probably best if you do.
test audio. It's a little. Yippee. What's going on? Okay. Can everyone hear me? Was that a yes? Hello. Uh. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, just muting. We'll be fine. Okay. Oh, can you turn that down? Actually, it's a little. Yeah, just make sure you tell me when I'm in a good spot. Good. Okay. All right. So first and foremost, we put the settings menu before anything else. It seems like it's a pretty common thing nowadays. So if people want to go in and change anything, they can before they start, but we're going to go into that later. We're going to skip this. Nothing's changed here. Okay, so for the tutorial, it's essentially the same layout at the beginning. We did really speed it up because that was a common complaint, and plus it was just not easy to go through for us. And it's more emblematic of the rest of the experience, which is not very slow. Text, also the tutorial texts, we wanted to have a bit of a balance of narrative and tutorialization, but kind of moving more towards tutorialization to ensure that people actually understand what is being told. But in terms of what you can see right now, the biggest thing is banking. The avatars now bank and kind of move in the direction, tilt in the direction that they're moving in. It just feels a lot better. Other things are the little cursors, the cursors that kind of place the characters, and also their shape coordinates with their targets. Okay. This is also the new evolution animation, although it's not going to be here for the tutorial. Makes it a little too long. But I'm going to let it play out for a bit until we get to the next big change to tutorial, which will come up soon. Oops, I have to do this one again. Okay, now is the next big thing, which is actually having a test of skill at the end to test out all the knowledge you just learned, all the target types all put together in a sequence that is reminiscent of what a level would be. So I'll just let this play out. So unfortunately I failed that, but I'm gonna have to do it again. Because I didn't put a skip button. This is why Gus wanted a skip button. But I got it this time. I got it. Okay, I passed. Did I? Okay, we're good. We did a lot of playtesting with the tutorial, which led to the changes in dialogue, changes in speed. It's 2 times as fast as it used to be. So it is faster. It's going to be even more lenient with the evolution animation being cut out from the beginning portion. Okay, well the first thing, nothing's really changed here besides the audio. We have a new ambient sound. It's like soft breeze, some rippling sounds with the water, and light chimes in the background. It kind of gives it a more magical feeling with this environment. And then the music starts playing when you hit the button. So the big thing that, at least from a UI point of view, I went through and I got rid of all the particle. All the UI was made with particle systems for the stars and the nebulae, but now they're just images. I went into Photoshop and made new ones, and this way I can have transitions. I can control them more easier. We're gonna go into settings a little bit later, but credits hasn't really changed. Although there is one thing, but if you come and play this at some point, we'll see if you can find it. For the level select, this is the biggest iteration for UI and just functionality in general. This was more of an ask from Gus, our lead programmer, who wanted a more modular system in order for designers to easily add levels without having to create new assets. And although it's not fully there yet, it's definitely in the right direction. And so you can swap between these and pick whichever one you want. And we're going to go with exploration. And before we actually play this, I'm going to pause it. Another iteration, pause menu, made some visual changes to it. But now we're going to settings. And the biggest additions, besides like a reset button, so if you move that down and then hit reset, it'll go back to normal. Gameplay has the same thing. But for accessibility, we have colorblind options now. So you can switch between colors. So the default color is the orange and the blue. But then we switch over to option 1, and then you hit back and resume. And once the targets come in, the avatars did change color. It's a little hard to see through the video and just how they're made differently from the targets. But the targets do change colors, so it's like yellow and then a lighter blue. But before I continue that, I'm going to show the other ones real quick. So I'm going to change this back to normal. Terrain speed too. If you change it to slow, it's half the speed. And then if you change it to none, which I'll go ahead and show real quick, it won't move at all. So, but we're going to change that to normal. And then vibration, we do have haptics on for targets, for UI stuff. Obviously, it can't really be displayed here, but you can turn it on and off if you want. But I'm going to leave them on. So that's really it for the options, other than like visual changes, like transitions and whatnot. So now I'm just going to play the level. there have been some color alterations with the environment and the avatars, and also a new rendition of the exploration track. It's a little bit more dynamic and exciting. And the level layout has continued to evolve. Riley's done a great job with that. Good steady flow of playtesting and ensuring that it is fun and not too difficult, but still having a good balance. Beyond that, is there anything I'm missing? Because otherwise I'm going to let this play out. If you want to look at the notes. Oh yeah, both targets also change color. This way it's can be consistent no matter what the color blindness setting is. Also, they more closely resemble the star look that we're going for. I'm a little surprised I passed that, but not the tutorial. Oh yeah, and this is new. New iteration on the level progress screen. It's not divided between two different objects. Instead, it shows you the progress of. Oh, I passed the entire thing. So if I had failed at stage 1, it would have lined up here, and then if I had moved on from there and then failed at stage 2, it would have moved on, and so on. So I'm just gonna go back to main menu. Were we gonna demo freedom? No? Okay. Oh, we can? Okay. It doesn't have a third stage, right? The next level is freedom. This one is just in the same environment as exploration, but it's a different layout and different track. But this one, oh, excuse me. This one's also been iterated upon and worked on more since we had left it. But this one introduces our threaded targets and utilizes them compared to exploration, which utilizes the multi-hit. Oh boy. Okay. There's no stage there. Okay. And there's no stage 3. Okay, so we'll go to main menu, and that, I think, covers all the bases. So I'm going to take this off, and then I'm going to listen to answer any questions along with the team off the headset. Oh, thanks.